Life is unpredictable. One moment things are going smoothly, and the next you're hit with unexpected challenges. Whether it's personal struggles, work pressures, or the ups and downs of relationships, life can sometimes feel like a constant battle. When the going gets tough, it is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that happiness is something only for the good times. However, happiness doesn't have to be dependent on perfect circumstances. Even in the midst of difficulty, you can still find peace and joy. This isn't about unrealistic promises that things will magically get easier. Life will always have its challenges, but you can choose how to respond to them, how to shape your mindset, and how to find the light even when things seem dark. It's about understanding what happiness really is and how to tap into it, no matter what your situation looks like. We'll dive into practical, actionable advice that you can use every day to improve your outlook, manage stress, and grow stronger through adversity. This isn't about waiting for life to get easier. It's about learning how to live fully right now with all its challenges, imperfections, and unpredictability. Along the way, you'll discover that happiness is more about resilience and mindset than it is about avoiding hardship. If you've ever wondered how to find peace when everything feels like it's falling apart, this book will give you the tools you need. You'll learn how to manage your thoughts, overcome obstacles, and create a life that feels meaningful no matter the circumstances. By the end, you'll realize that even in the toughest times, happiness is not just a dream, but a choice you can make every day. Life doesn't always go the way we want. There are days when it feels like everything is stacked against us. Stress builds up, unexpected problems appear, and no matter how hard we try, things don't seem to get easier. It's exhausting, frustrating, and at times overwhelming. But the truth is, difficulty isn't a mistake in the system. It's part of life itself. Hardships exist for a reason, and once we understand this, we can start handling them differently. Many people believe that life should be smooth and fair, but reality doesn't work that way. Struggles are not an exception. They are the rule. Some days are good, some are bad, and some test every ounce of patience and strength we have. The reason life feels hard isn't because something is wrong with us. It's because challenges are woven into the experience of being alive. Pain, loss, setbacks, and disappointments happen to everyone, but not everyone responds to them the same way. The key isn't in avoiding difficulties, but in learning how to face them without letting them destroy our happiness. Most of the time, suffering isn't caused by the situation itself. It's caused by how we think about it. When we resist reality and wish things were different, we create unnecessary pain. If a problem arises, the problem itself isn't what makes us miserable, it's our frustration with it. The more we fight against the way things are, the worse we feel. Traffic jams, job stress, financial struggles, relationship conflicts, these things are common, yet they make people angry or anxious because they expect life to always be easy. But when expectations don't match reality, suffering begins. The moment we accept that life will have difficulties, something shifts. Instead of getting upset when things go wrong, we can focus on what to do next. Instead of wasting energy wishing things were different, we can put our energy into solving problems or adjusting our mindset. Life isn't against us. It's simply giving us opportunities to grow stronger. One of the biggest mistakes people make is comparing their struggles to other people's highlights. In today's world, social media makes it seem like everyone else has it easier, while we are dealing with stress, responsibilities, and uncertainty. It looks like others are enjoying perfect relationships, dream jobs, and endless adventures, but that's an illusion. People only share the best parts of their lives, never the struggles behind the scenes. The entrepreneur who looks successful may have gone through years of failure. The couple that seems happy may have their own battles behind closed doors. The friend who seems to have it all together might be fighting silent battles no one sees. Comparing ourselves to others only makes us feel worse. Yet the reality is that no one has a life free of problems. Everyone is dealing with something. Happiness isn't about escaping hard times. It's about learning how to handle them. The people who stay happy aren't the ones with perfect lives. They're the ones who know how to manage stress, adapt to change, and keep moving forward even when things are tough. They don't waste time feeling sorry for themselves. They focus on what they can control and let go of what they can't. They understand that worrying about things beyond their power only drains their energy. The more we accept that some things are out of our hands, the more peace we find. When life gets difficult, the worst thing we can do is freeze. Overthinking, complaining, or waiting for things to magically improve only makes problems feel bigger. The fastest way to get out of a tough situation is to take action, even if it's a small step. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates change. Faced with challenges, doing something is always better than doing nothing. If a job feels overwhelming, breaking tasks into smaller steps helps. If emotions feel too heavy, talking to someone, writing things down, or moving the body can lighten the burden. Progress happens when we take action, not when we sit in frustration. Resilience isn't something people are born with. It's something they build every time a difficulty is faced head-on instead of avoided. Mental strength increases the more we push through discomfort, the easier it gets to handle whatever comes next. Struggles don't mean we're weak. They mean we're being given a chance to become stronger. Difficult times don't last forever. No matter how heavy things feel right now, they will change. Nothing stays the same. The hardest seasons of life eventually pass, and what once felt unbearable becomes a distant memory. What matters is not how hard life gets, but how we choose to respond. When challenges come, there are two choices. Let them break us or let them build us. Strength is built through struggle, and happiness is a skill that can be learned. The difference between those who thrive and those who suffer is not the absence of problems, but the presence of the right mindset. Hard times don't define a person, but their response to them does. When we stop expecting life to be easy and start seeing difficulties as opportunities to grow, everything changes. Every tough situation holds a lesson. Sometimes setbacks push us towards something better. Sometimes pain teaches us to appreciate what we have. Sometimes challenges reveal strengths we didn't know we had. If we shift our perspective, even the hardest moments can bring something valuable. At the end of the day, life isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about becoming the kind of person who can face it with courage, wisdom, and resilience. Problems will come and go, but the ability to handle them is what creates true happiness. The strongest people aren't those who have never struggled. They are the ones who have struggled and chosen to keep going. Every day is an opportunity to grow. Every challenge is a test of strength, and every difficulty carries a hidden lesson. The choice is simple. Let hardships defeat us, or use them to become stronger than ever before. Sources: